Now we're going to learn how to do stage 2 of the Rubik's Cube. We're going to be using this booklet, and we'll be turning to page 3 where it has stage 2. Stage 2 is to make the white cross, make a little cross with the white pieces on top. And when you do that, the center pieces have to match over here. So you see, you can't just randomly put any white edge pieces there. The blue has to match with the blue, and the red has to match with the red, like that. When you do this, you're going to follow Booger order, B-O-G-R. You're going to do the blue first, then the orange, then the green, then the red. Follow that order. Okay, so here's our cube, and these are the steps we're going to do. We're going to find the piece, the edge piece that we want to move. We're going to put it on the bottom of the cube, then we're going to rotate it so it's directly underneath where we want it to go, and then we're going to twist it up to the top. So find it, put it on the bottom, put it underneath where we want it, twist it up to the top. Okay, so let's try it. So we start in Booger order. So I have white on top, and I want to find blue. B for blue. So I'm going to have white on top and blue on the side. And I want to find the blue-white edge piece. There it is. It's got blue and white on it. So it's already on the bottom of the cube. That's good. And now I'm going to spin it so that it's directly underneath where I want it to go. I want it right there. I want white, blue, like that. And so I put it directly down here, and then I spin the right side of the cube so that it comes up to the top like this. And there it is in place, white, blue, between the white and blue sides. Okay, now I spin the cube this way, and we're going for the O in Booger, orange. So I need orange, white, the orange, white piece right there. So I got step one is I got to find that piece. So I look on my cube, here it is. Step two, I put that piece on the bottom. Well, it's already on the bottom, so that's good. And then I twist it so that it's on the orange side, on the bottom of the orange side. And now all I have to do is spin it. I just have to spin it up to the top. So I just rotate the right side like that. Okay, and now it's in the right place. There's my orange-white piece between the white and the orange centers. The problem is it's backwards. Okay, when it's backwards, you grab the booklet on page 3, and there's a little set of instructions. You don't have to do any thinking, you just follow these instructions. So I put my backward piece right here with white on the top and orange on the side, my backwards on the side, and then I follow these 4 steps, keeping the cube oriented that way. I just do this, 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 and this. I don't have to think, I don't have to understand what's going on. I just follow those 4 steps, and magically my piece is now in the right shape. You got white by white, orange by orange. Okay, so Booger, B for blue, O for orange, G for green. So now we're going to put this piece in place. We need white, green. Okay, so step 1 is we find the white-green piece. Okay, not an edge, or not a corner, but an edge piece, white, green. It's got to be around here somewhere. There it is, white and green. Okay. Step 2 is I move it to the bottom. It's already on the bottom, so that's fine. And then step 3, I move it underneath where I want it to go. So now it's underneath orange. I want to spin it so that it's underneath green. So now it's on the green side, and I just need to move it so it's up top. And I do that by spinning the right side of the cube so that it's up top. Ta-da, like that. Okay, I've got Booger, or R. Last one is R, so I need white, red, right there like that. So step 1 is to find the white-red piece. Here it is. Step 2, I put it on the bottom. Okay, it was over here on the side of the cube, so I spin it so now it's on the bottom of the cube, down there, and it's directly underneath where I want it to go, okay, between the red and the white. It's on the red side, so all I do now is spin it up. I rotate the red side like that, and now it's up on the top. And there's my white cross. Okay, I've got a white cross like that, and all the edges meet. Blue with blue, orange with orange, green with green, red with red. Okay, so we're now done with stage 2. I want to talk about a couple of problems that come up when you're trying to do stage 2. The first problem is when you have a backwards piece, and we saw that happen once when we were solving our cube. So here's a cube where the blue piece is already done and the orange piece is there, but it's backwards. So just a reminder, you hold it with white on top and the backward piece on the right, and then you follow the steps on page 3. You don't have to do any thinking. You just hold it the correct direction with your backwards piece on the right and white on the top, and you just follow the 4 steps. Okay, just like it shows in the picture. And keep the orientation. Keep white on top and orange on the side. And then when you're done, it'll be in the right place. Okay, that's how you solve the backwards piece. The other common problem is when you have to upset the booger. And here's what I mean. So here's a cube, and I've already got the blue piece in the right place. I've got the orange piece in the right place. Now I need the green piece. I need white, green right here. So step 1 is I go and I find the white, green piece. Oops. Right, step 1 is to find the piece. So I look for it, and it's right here. Step 2 is to move that piece to the bottom, and here's where I run into trouble. Here's my white, green piece. So I want to move it to the bottom of the cube. If I move it to the bottom of the cube, twisting it this way, I'm going to mess up my orange. Right? My orange is already good, my blue's already good. So if I take this green piece and try to move it to the bottom, it messes up orange. So I don't want to do that. I could also spin it to the bottom this way. See, I can take green and spin it to the bottom that way, but then I'll be messing up my blue. No matter what I do, when I take this step and I move the green, white to the bottom, I'm going to mess something up that I've already done. Okay? So here's what you have to do. There's no simple solution. You just keep track. I'm going to mess up orange. Okay, I'm going to take green, I'm going to move it to the bottom, and I'm going to mess up orange while I do it. And then I'm going to take that green piece and spin it away. Okay, after spinning it away, I have to just remember in my head, I messed up orange while I did that. So I put orange back before I do anything else. I put orange back. Then I can go find my green piece and finish it off, put it on underneath the green side, spin it up. Okay. So you might have to, every once in a while, you might have to upset the booger, but then just you put it back where it is. I'm going to do that one more time. Here's a, just so you can see it, here's a cube. Blue is good, orange is good, green is good. So now I need to put the red in the right place. So step 1 is to find the red. So I find the red piece, red, white, it's right there. Okay. Step 2 is move it to the bottom. So if I move it to the bottom this way, I'm going to mess up my green, which is already done. If I move it to the bottom this way, I'm going to mess up my orange, which is already done. So no matter how I move red to the bottom, I'm going to mess up one of these. So no worries. I'm just going to mess up green. I'll take red, spin it to the bottom. Green is now messed up. I spin red away. Oops, spin red away. And then I put green back before I forget that I messed up green. I just put it back. And then I go find my red piece. I put it underneath the red side. And now I can spin, rotate the red side and spin my red piece up. Okay, it's backwards. So I grab, turn to page 3 of the book, hold the white on top and the backwards one on the right, and I follow the 4 steps as they're shown in the script. And there's my white cross with blue, orange, green, and red all in place. Okay. That's how you solve the white cross of stage 2. And now, a random video of tortellini cooking.